Hi, I'm Dan. If you're new to CNC manufacturing, you may not understand the differences between CAD, CAM, and PathPilot, and how they all work together. Let's go over those. It's okay, we get this question all the time. Let's start with CAD and CAM. They both sound alike, they're almost spelled alike, so it's very easy to confuse the two. The CA in both stands for computer aided, so obviously there's a computer involved. This computer is used to do all the heavy lifting of all the math and geometry that you need to make for your final part. Now let's just focus on CAD. The D in CAD stands for design. In CAD programs, you take that first germ of an idea and start designing it in this virtual environment. With a program like Fusion 360 or SOLIDWORKS, you can start with simple building blocks and create a final three-dimensional part, or use the tools within to add complex shapes that normally would take months to create in traditional methods from decades past. The M in CAM stands for manufacturing. You take what you designed in CAD, you bring it into CAM, and you set it into this virtual environment, in a virtual mill, into virtual work holding, and you choose the virtual tools that you will eventually use to make your real part. All of these virtual components accurately represent the real tools and techniques you will eventually use to manufacture your real part. What can also be confusing is that both CAD and CAM can be contained within the same program. You just have to remember you design first in CAD, and then you move on to the CAM components. The CAM program then takes all that information you entered and creates the toolpaths needed to cut the part. Then it uses a post-processor to generate the correct syntax for PathPilot to read. That code is called G-code. You then move that G-code onto your CNC machine and onto its control software. For Toromach, that control software is called PathPilot. PathPilot has the tools to take your G-code and output great parts. It has a G-code editor that allows you to examine the code, make changes to the code, and choose the correct tooling. But PathPilot also gives you an opportunity to design and create your own parts without the use of CAD or CAM, with what is called conversational programming. Generally, these parts are much simpler than what you can create in CAD and CAM programs, but don't think that these tools aren't powerful. You can do complex threading, facing, pocketing, tapping, and much more. Once all your G-code is complete, then use the PathPilot control software to cut the part. This really is just a basic overview of the 3 essential tools you'll be using in your CNC journey. If you like what you saw here, please hit the bell icon and subscribe for more. Thanks.